Boom! This episode of Talks with KG is sponsored by Kanai Cleaning Services. Quality service at all times. Located out of New York, serving all 5 boroughs. They have been in business for over 15 years. Services include cleaning of schools, cleaning of hospitals, cleaning of houses. It don't really matter. Just link up with Kanai Cleaning Services. Their number is 917-200-4362 or email kanaienterprise.com. Also, Jave Auto AC, located number 182 Eastern Main Road, El Dorado, for all your AC needs. Right now the sun hot, so Jave AC is definitely a spot. Boom! Welcome to another episode of Talks with KG, where we keep it real and nothing else but real. And tonight we're at the 47 Productions, as you see. Big up DJ Bravo all the time. But we have a wonderful, wonderful guest today. You know, KG is all about the youths, you know, and the new generation that come in. And we vouch for them a lot on this show. But tonight, we're vouching for a 13-year-old. Very, very young. I mean, it's amazing just to even say 13-year-old. Where were you when you were 13 years old? Johnny, where you was? 13 years old. What you was doing?
Probably playing football.
I was even playing football at 13. I feel like probably was just climbing trees, playing in the mud, you know, playing savage. You know, the people hear that story. But as I say, it's amazing to even say the words 13-year-old, because as I say, we vouch for the youths and we want to see them do great things. So tonight, I want to introduce the youngest artist I think I've ever met in my life, Celine Charles.
Princess
Yes,
Celine,
give me a touch. Dark as too dark, you see, man. Yeah, man, big up yourself all the time. How you feeling, Celine? Tell me how you're feeling.
Great.
Tell me how you're feeling.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, man. I'll let Celine know this is not an interview. You know, she told me she was a little nervous, and that is understandable, but talks with KG, sorry, you know, we try to just have regular conversations. You know, I know you're a youth coming up. You know, you could give us a little insight on how the thing is in your generation, you know. So this will be a very interesting interview. Well, sorry, not interview, conversation. First and foremost, Celine, 13 years old. What school do you go?
Valencia RC Government Primary School.
Valencia? So you're from the east side too?
Yep.
Where you from?
Valencia.
Yeah, Bomba. I'm from Arima. Yeah. So take me through, because when I first heard your music, first and foremost, last year I think I saw a little vibes with Prophet Benjamin, with a young female artist. Now I didn't even know it was you. I now find out today that was you also. I also found out that you're one junior soca monarch. I mean, Celine, 13 years old, and done doing all this already. And now we here with the whole Sabga Riddim and all that kind of vibes, the viral moment. So you're doing a lot, you know, at 13 years old. I don't know if you see that. Do you know that you're doing a lot for 13 years old?
A lot.
Yeah, because your friends are wrong. You're probably not really doing what you're doing. How you start music though?
So I started music when I was singing since I was 5 years old, and growing up, my father, he used to listen to Celine Dion, and I used to be there listening to Celine Dion too. And Celine Dion is a great singer.
So he named me after Celine Dion?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right.
And I like listening to her, and there's where I get my inspiration to sing.
From Celine Dion?
Yep.
Damn. So you just sing Celine Dion type of music?
Yes.
So you had them kind of vocals?
Yes.
All right. Well, I now learning that, so you know, spare me. I get the call, you know, Gaza G call me. Pick up Gaza G all the time, you know. I know Gaza G a few years now, you know. She's definitely someone that we're taking the right spots for sure. Pick up Gaza G all the time, you know. But now I see her with the whole Sabga Riddim, right? But I don't want to start there because, as I say, you win the soca monarch, you do this, you do that. Tell us about the soca monarch.
It was real fun. I mean, it's soca, and then I like soca. It's fun.
You like soca?
Yeah.
That is your choice of music? That is what you want to be?
I feel like all type of songs, but more into like the reggae type, yeah.
How you get into the soca though?
Well, in school, we listened to soca a lot, and principal wanted to do soca to enter the junior soca competition.
This was what, primary school?
Yeah.
Oh. So I was listening to soca in primary school?
Yeah. Like
parties, and they say the youth still listening to soca, but like she now see them listening to soca in the school. What you was listening to?
Well, we have the young artists and them who are singing soca, mostly that.
The young artists from the school?
No.
Oh, that's...
Like out.
Like who?
Jalisa Lazarus, Zachary Ransom.
Who's that?
Young soca artists. Yeah.
See, she teaching me already. That's what I'm talking about. She teaching me already. I don't even know who these people. So they are soca artists as in the sense of from your school, artists that music play on the radio. Like, who are these people? Teach me.
Hey. Boy.
Because you say you're listening to them. Like, so they have music and...
Yeah, they have music, like, but more like soca music.
How you found out about these artists? Like,
on Instagram, I follow them, I see them a lot. They are like friends.
Right. Call the names again?
Jalisa Lazarus, Zachary Ransom.
Yeah, that is a younger generation, as they say. Right, so you've been listening to that and building inspiration off of that kind of vibes. Yep. And then you probably decide, I want to do that too.
Yeah.
And then you link up with Blackstar?
I know Uncle Blackstar since I was 8.
How you met Uncle Blackstar?
So at time he came by me, that's my mom good friend, and Mom found out he was a producer, and I liked to sing, so I sang a little song for him, and he was amazed, and he was like, we should do a song, and that's why I did my first song, Dreams.
That was a soca?
No.
What that was?
More like a kind of pop.
Right, but how you get into the soca though? Like, how you and Uncle Blackstar decide we go and enter this soca competition and that kind of vibes?
That kind of like, I feel like soca is like Trinidad. Soca, everybody likes soca.
Like our culture.
Yep. And like I feel good with soca. Soca is something, you know. Yeah, and yeah.
And you and Uncle Blackstar just went in the studio and cook up a thing, and then all decide you're going and enter the soca competition.
Yep.
But you won.
Yeah.
Right? So you knew you was going and win, like already had
I believe in myself.
Yeah. Boy, I want to hear that song, you know. I need to hear that song. I shock. Because, I mean, at 13 years old to win the junior soca competition, all these things are huge accomplishments, you know, and most of the times when you see people at that age already winning these types of things, it shows that they're on the right path now, you know. So I just hope that you understand that you're definitely on the right path and don't even think about coming off that path now because you're already on the right path.
Yeah.
So you win the soca monarch and all them kind of vibes, so you're famous in your school.
Yeah.
Yeah. You popping in Valencia, hi, come on.
No, Valencia primary.
Oh, that Valencia primary. So what secondary school you're going to?
I'm still in primary school, I write essay.
13?
I write essay.
Oh, so you're waiting for results basically. Oh, right. What school you want to go?
Northeastern College.
You want to go to Northeastern? You want to stay up on the ends? Yeah, big up Northeastern, man, all the time. So, how is school? Well, you say you write essay and you're going to your big school and whatever, but how was school for you as an artist? As a young artist?
Kind of complicated.
In what way?
Because, like, all the kids and thing, like, some of them are some haters.
Of course. The haters will always be there.
But it's good.
So people be hating and thing?
Yeah.
How they hated?
Like they wouldn't like want to see me sing. Like,
if you sing, some might laugh.
Yeah. Yes.
She not like good.
Yeah.
Hating, leaving comments. Because I'm sure you probably There's get a lot of traction on your TikTok
Yep.
and all them kind of vibes. You see negative comments about yourself and things?
Yeah,
How you just feel?
I have no time for that.
Yeah, boy. That is it. No. Nice, you right mindset.
Like,
Come
as
on.
one song say, laugh over them.
That is it. That is it. That is it. And now, well, it probably have more hate because now they don't know. So right. So we're going through. You win the competition. You're famous in school. People hating. You don't understand what this industry bringing your way, right? Now you jump on the Sabga energy, and you're going viral. You're going viral for sure now. Now everybody know who he is, right? How you feeling about that?
Real good.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great accomplishment.
It is.
I'm proud of
It is
myself.
because you see how much artist was on it.
Yep.
Come on, and you shine ahead of a lot of artists at 13 years old.
Yeah.
And I don't want to repeat this over and over and over and over, but just I really want you to understand how blessed it is, you know, because I mean, when we was young, coming up 13, 14, the industry wasn't even the way how it is now. You know, we didn't even have like TikTok and Instagram and, you know, challenges to do on the internet. So it was extremely hard to even wet your foot, you know, in the industry. You know, so the opportunity here for you. So it's really just for you now to do the right thing, as I say. You know, what made you jump on the Sabga challenge though?
Going through Instagram, seeing all of the other people who sang on it, I say, you know what? I should
I feel
call
you could
Uncle
do a thing.
Blackstar. I want to do something. Call Uncle Blackstar. He said he was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So went in the studio, record that for like 30 minutes, wrap that up. Same place we was, went on top of the roof, make the video, post the video.
Take me through your writing process. You write all your lyrics, so Uncle Blackstar
Me and Uncle
help you.
Blackstar just work together.
Right. You could write a full song by yourself if you had
Yeah.
to. Right. What is your most favorite type of music to write though? What do you think is the easiest music for you to write?
Pop.
Pop music. You doing everything, yeah. Pop, she said. Yeah. So back to the Sabga. So you jump on the Sabga and automatically it gone. People was like, who's this little girl jumping on this thing? Take me through that though, when you start to see the feedback. 'Cause remember, it was a competition, so you're trying to win, basically. How you feel about that though, when you were seeing like, you know, it looking like I could win this thing? Yeah.
I said, that is it.
I'll
do it because I see real views and they come in and say, yeah, that is it.
Yeah, people was
Go on.
calling you, messaging you, like,
Yeah.
you know, ting. And then the results come out. How you feel about that?
Normal, great.
Normal, you say?
Yeah, excited.
So you know you was going to win?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why you thought you was going to win?
because I believe in myself and I know I could do it.
You know you're tough. No, you're real bad. She very bad. I shock. Uncle Blackstar again, no? Yeah, Uncle Blackstar again, big man thing. So when Voicey announced the results and that kind of vibes, you win. What exactly you won?
The rhythm,
Right.
the Sabga rhythm is what I got to sing on
So you have your own song
that
on the rhythm now. I need to hear that song, boy. That song voice ready yet? It didn't voice yet? We're not recording it today. Yeah. So that's why we here at 47 Productions, you understand? Yeah. So how you feel about the song though?
I feel great about this song. I like this. I love this song.
You love it. What is it about? You can give us a little touch on it. Give me something. Look into that camera and give them something. Yeah.
We're rich like Rothschild, still not a Sabga, mind big like Monza. Tell me I have so much money, man, not need no sponsor. My sponsor, fi help them find a cure for cancer. With legacy load, like a Bob Marley stanza. One love must say is the answer. Me call.
Why you stop? Give me
Send me
again,
every
don't stop
mother
that.
from the Porsche to the Lancer. All them want was a picture. Hold on, just get a call from a broker. Deliver to my mama and my papa to Rover. 10 generations debt free, my water all over. Money high, never sober.
Jeez. Mad. Yeah. That is it. You know? So you win the Sabga challenge. What is the next step from here? Obviously, your management and that kind of vibes, but what do you think is the next step from here?
Keep shining big, working with other artists, collaborating.
As you say collaborating though, you have a collaboration with Prophet Benjamin. As I say, I think that was the first time I saw you. I just didn't know that this Sabga and the Prophet was the same person, you know, and just the fact that it's the same person is like, that is it, you know. Tell us about that collaboration.
Same thing, Uncle Blackstar.
Uncle Blackstar working hard, boy. I tell you.
Uncle Blackstar, good friend. He come to the studio. This song was supposed to be my song alone, no collaboration. He played it for Prophet Benjamin. Prophet Benjamin heard it. He say he want to hop on this. When I heard that he said that, I was like, yeah, he should. And yeah, he
you
went to the
knew
studio.
who was Prophet Benjamin before that?
Yep.
Serious?
Yep.
Right. So you was happy that you wanted to jump on that
excited.
song. Yeah, and then I think you started to perform in a few shows with
Yep.
him. And that is where, no, I can't say that way you was getting your practice. Because I remember you was already on the Junior Soca Monarch vibes and that kind of thing.
Yep.
But that is where you was getting your experience.
Yep.
Rocking with the artists, and what you learn from that experience? What you learn from being around an artist like Prophet Benjamin? Because that's a legend, you know?
Yeah.
You know? What he teach you?
Well, basically, I was kind of like frightened being around big artists now.
Nervous, yeah.
And then, since I with him now again to see a lot of artists and stuff,
Right.
and I'll grow out of it, and it was
Cool.
normal.
Right, as there's regular people,
Yeah.
just like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is really it.
Yeah. Now big up Prophet all the time, man.
Yeah.
You understand? Have any artists that you want to work with? Any artists that you just look up to? Trinidad. Like keep it local. Who you just look up to in Trinidad right now? Who you just look at and be like, I like how she does do it, or I like how he does do it?
I feel like Fayan.
Fayan. What you like about Fayan?
She vibes, how she sing, how she be on stage. Like, you know, like talking to the audience and stuff.
Right. You ever talked to her before?
Huh?
You ever talked to
Nope.
her before? Because I can link up that for you, man. yeah, for sure. Fayan, come in. Want to see the youths and them shine. You know, that kind of vibes. What type of music you listen to right now as a youth? I'm very, curious. Where you get inspiration from? Like, where you listening to in your headphones?
I say more like pop, reggae
music.
kind of way.
Reggae? What reggae artists you listening to?
I Sasha, have Prophet Benjamin,
Right.
and it have a few more. I remember the name.
I'm very curious now. Like, I want to know, like, what the youths and them listening to right now, and especially because you know, call some soca artists there for me, and I never hear about that before. So it's like, well, they have a different, a different playlist now. But I need to, Blackstar, you know them artists who she was calling out? Yeah. Call the names again.
With the young artists.
Yeah, the young artists. Yes,
Jelisa Lazarus, Zachary Ransom.
Who's these people, Blackstar?
No, them not coming up in.
So there's young soca artists.
No, more like
How young?
Like Jelisa, I think it's 14 now.
Yeah,
14 now.
14.
And Zachary, something like 11 or 12.
You know,
or something
Tuco
like
just have the competitions, so they always enter in that, always.
Right, so she will be more into
that's
art form.
Yeah.
So she listening to that. So she focused on that. Blackstar, she again, I don't know that. I don't realize how going on here. So yeah, is there anything you want me to talk to her about? 'Cause I want to get everything out. Anything you want to talk about? I don't know. Don't be shy, Don't be shy. Then your time to shine, Come on. Have anything that you know? You're working on right now? You're doing a song with Jahllano?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was now hearing it.
I'm
Tell me
excited
about that now. Tell me about that. How that come about, Who write this song, who produced this song, that kind of
Me and
vibes.
Uncle Blackstar, this song supposed to be a song, me alone. Same thing, Jahllano heard it, hop on it, and
Yeah.
we do it.
Yeah, big up Jahllano. Well, Lano, call him. Call Lano now, man. Jahllano's our next legend too. Yeah, so yeah, you're working with some big artists right now. Big up yourself all the time. How it feel to be in a space like this, though? 47 Productions. I mean,
Great.
it's one of the most beautiful studios we have in the country right now. Comfortable. You know, how it feel
Yeah,
to feel like a
vibes.
star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lano, come in now, man. Come in now, man. I mean, what is that? Come in, right? Come in. Tell us about this song with you and Miss Celine. Give him the mic, Celine. That's some
So, alright, so, well, you know, I had to say big up Gaza G because she make everything possible.
Yeah.
Right? So, apparently, when she heard the song, she was hearing me on the song also. So that is when I get the call.
Right.
And as soon as I hear the song, I wanted apartheid.
One time.
And I mean, because the direction, I wouldn't lie, the youth on the right path. I must
See,
say.
I-
I must say.
Yeah.
And I all for that. Anything to push the youth in the right direction,
Yeah, for sure.
I will play my role, as voice of the ghetto youth side, you know what I mean?
Of course.
So,
you
yeah.
knew about Celine before the Sabga vibes?
No. I am just meeting her, you know what I mean?
Today?
Yeah. And look his music one time, you know what I mean?
One time, and the tune song ain't tough.
Yes, boy.
Oh, you have to give me a piece of that tune.
I mean,
they talked with KG. We can't play
I
it
think
because
we
I feel
run
they're
out
going
of
to
spits, you
copyright
know.
it after, and then I can't monetize this video. But give you a cappella now, let me.
With the song?
Yeah.
No, I still writing the
Oh
song.
yeah, you see. But she
Right now, they working on the song
chorus
right
and
now.
we have chorus Celine. La la. Give me a small vibes. Celine have a real nice live voice too, eh? Yeah, no lie.
Say you're fed up, I work in this 9
Put the
to
mic by your mouth.
5. Yeah?
Go through.
Say
go
you're
through.
fed up, I work in this 9 to 5. Fighting to stay alive. Say I want the food, go to the road. Only way to life. Say you're fed up, I work in this 9 to 5. Fighting to stay alive.
She have vocals now, Lano.
That.
She have vocals now. Lano, if you had to give Celine, because I was telling her, right, that when we was coming up, as I say when I start, where were you when you were 13 years old? Where were you when you were 13 years old,
When
Jahllano?
I was 13 years, I was a real miserable little boy running up and down the
I
road,
say the same thing.
playing pitch, rubber band throw and thing them days.
River.
Yeah, well, I was living Laventille. We didn't really, It had a little
And a
spring.
river day.
Yeah, to hike to, but
stand
yeah,
by.
somewhere being drained. Yeah.
stand by.
But I used to be in the pan yard a lot
Yeah.
because I did like real pan when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that is where I started off with music. I actually do music theory first, and then I ended up playing pan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But music was there from early o'clock, so that kind of keep me. You know, I mean,
Yeah, keep you balanced.
to be 13 years old doing music, by the time you're 30, you know what I mean? You're in charge of music after.
Come on.
You know, so it's good to see that she have a head start.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But I really wanted to know that now. Boy.
Yeah,
I tell her, I
she
want
has a
you
head
to tell her
start.
too because
No,
I was saying
honestly.
that when we was coming up, as I say, we didn't have these opportunities.
No, not like this. Not like how it could happen just like that right now. We didn't have it, so we had to fight hard to just get somebody to listen alone.
So if you had to tell Celine something right now, what you would tell her?
My advice is you have plenty time on you. Now you're blessed with a gift, the gift of music, and that is something that a lot of people wish they could do. So it's something you have to treasure, you have to be grateful, you have to be thankful, because there's only one person that could come from, you know what I mean? So cherish your gift, use it for the better, and do free to have as much fun as you want to have while doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
About fun.
Definitely.
Sure about that.
Yeah, but she have a great team behind her, Lano.
I
So
can see that.
me worry that time. Big up Black Star, big up Gaza, big
yeah.
up Mommy. You know?
The team working. I like
team
that.
up, man. Team up, man. So, Celine, you have anything you want to tell the people before we wrap up?
Stay tuned to see me be a big star. And yeah.
Yeah, she says stay tuned because she's going to be a star. I believe in that. Now, Celine, you are 13 years old,
Yep.
right? A lot of youths going down the wrong road. We're seeing it, male and female, especially around your age. It's happening earlier and earlier and earlier now. I really want you, because I know your friends who will be watching this, who from your school going to be watching this. I want you now to give them some advice.
Stay focused, stay in school,
Definitely.
and yeah.
Give them some more. Talk to them. Don't afraid to talk to them, Celine. Don't afraid.
Okay.
Don't afraid. Talk from your heart. Don't afraid.
Keep going on the right track. Don't do nothing bad. And yeah.
And that is it. That is it. Celine is 13 years old earlier, so let's give her a round of applause. You know, she still handled the interview proper. You know, big up yourself all the time. Continue pushing. Stay humble. You know, and the sky is the limit. Big up yourself. No, give me my yeah, no, hold it. You hold the mic. You hold the mic. Right? Tell them where they could find you. You know, get them your
On
handles.
Instagram, Celine Charles TT. On all other platforms.
And that is it. Big up the whole team. Big up 47 Productions all the time. Lano, big up yourself, my brother.
Every time.
And that is it. Boom. Yeah, man.
Nice. Thank you so much, KG.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You do good, man. You do good, man. You do good.
Wow, what a